We're priming. Man. You guys ready for this? You're wondering what these lines are. They are the psychosis lines. It is a indicator that's jerry-rigged to draw psychosis lines for Bitcoin. It's a very difficult indicator to make. It took me a long time. And I honestly thought I wasn't going to be able to do it. But pushing through is what made it come about. Looking at the indicator, you can see that Bitcoin back in last month came up, rejected a few times on this line here, and then finally broke through. We then came up to this line here and rejected off. I feel like we're gonna make another push up, and this area here or this area here will either be the final area for like 6 months, or maybe even until the end of next year. It will be the final area until the pullback, and then we see the bull market, or we see the bull market start. Now, I'm kind of half and half on both. Like, I want the bull market to start, and then again, I want to accumulate more. And then again, I do want the bull market to start. So we just have to see. Now, pulling through, if we look at market cipher B, money flow is doing great. We're in the green. Let me put the chart back on auto so that it catches correctly. You can see it back here in the bear market. We were in the red. Money flow was leaving. People were selling. And then it flipped back green. Boom. Look at that. So let's go back to 2021 and late 2020 when we saw the bull market fire up. And you could see that. I remember in late 2020, I was trading this. This friend of mine gave me like $250,000 to manage for him, you know, in crypto and stuff. And what's funny is, like, I was looking, and I'm like, he's like, yeah, I want to get in Bitcoin, and we were at like 15, 16 at the time, and we had this pullback here. And I was like, well, I don't know, it may go lower, it may not, and then it shot up again, and I was like, well, I'll wait for it to get lower, and then it breaks all-time high, and I'm like, damn it. And then we eventually got in like up here somewhere, and then probably where that red line's there. And then we let me show you the psychosis lines too. And then kind of held it out, and such a weird. I remember this day. I'm getting off topic, but I remember that candle. There was a candle that literally dropped like $10,000 in 5 minutes. I think it was that one. That's how you know the bull market's over. But we came back up and barely broke and then dumped again. So you can look to see how the market bounced off the psychosis lines. That's how effective it is. I came here to show you the money flow and on how it works in the bull market. And then I want to go to recent times and show you that. There's a lot more money. That's pretty cool. We had we got this wedge formation here. Like I said in the other video before, we were probably going to break down and then go back up. If you take a look, you break down and you go back up every freaking time. And then sometimes we'll break up like this and we're really ripping, and then you'll shoot back down. This is good, guys. We broke right out of this and it's shooting up. That's amazing. So I think that we are going to see Bitcoin definitely touch here and maybe reject for a little bit, or it could just blow right through it. But this is a significant area here. We already touched it, so I would count on this being weak. Although we could break back down and then bounce off of one of these. That does happen quite often. So I would count on this zone here or this zone here being our top if we're going to turn back around and delay until the next halving. There is a chance that we could be running, but I don't know. I think we're going to take a breather for a little bit whenever the halving comes in like 5 months. There was right before the halving that we saw. I can't remember if the halving was after. Let me check that. So I'll show you guys the Bitcoin stock to flow. Stock to flow model. These are the halving lines here. We have the next one that's coming up. You can see how it acted in the last market. We had a push up and then down. We also had that push up like a year before. I'm kind of feeling like we're in this zone here. And this is what's occurring, is that we're going to see it hit about, God, we're going to see it hit like 50K or so. And then move down when the halving strikes. That's when we'll start moving up. And then we'll boom. Okay. So I think we're in an area like this right here. I mean, we are in the amount of days from the last halving, we are in this zone here. So pretty cool. Anyways, Bitcoin doing good. I'm expecting it to come up more. If we go over to the daily on Market Cipher, we can see it popped a buy. This is a very good sign. We have a deep buy. We don't have like this little jumbled shit here. The Christmas lights. We actually have a deep buy. You see the deep buy that happened here? Boom. That one, we gotta move. This one, you know, we'll see how it goes. Moving over to the 2-day. We haven't popped anything yet, but money flow is increasing. Look at that. Money flow is just going nuts. Moving over to the weekly, we have a sell signal here. You know, a lot of conflicting results here, but RSI is put together. We had RSI get together, and you know what that means. That means that there's strength. Not necessarily to the downside, but there is strength. We could very well actually cancel this red dot here. Things could pump, and then we cancel the red dot. So go ahead and look at the 5-day. It looks like the red dot did pop on the 5-day. However, bullish money flow has increased quite a bit. We have VWAP to the downside. This needs to come up. We could, I mean, these are hella accurate quite often, these weeklies. So if you're looking at them, we generally have a down. We have a, you know, a sell, even if it goes up. The weekly is sort of bearish. We have VWAP pushing under. We have money flow exiting. Temporarily, we could be running this week, or we could be seeing this changeover and not be there, and then the market goes up a little bit more, and then disappears. Like it would have popped technically like here before, but the market popped up or something, you know, and then next week it dumped hard. So those are signs that we were seeing in that. If we move over to monthly, we're still in a buy state. So I would keep an eye on the weekly, and then we can get confirmation. It's sort of chop here, so there's no telling. It could be mixed signals. So it's hard to determine. Broke out of the wedge formation to the upside. That's good. It very well could flip back around, but I'm not thinking that. We got the anchor and the trigger wave. Maybe the other way around, I don't remember. But when you have these dual waves here, that's when things get good on Bitcoin. So that's enough about that. Let's look at our top coins that are moving. What's up there? Look at that. Can you read that? We got that Jesus coin. Oh my god, it's doing the most it's done in literally... Hold on, I'm gonna give you something funny. We have not seen a move on Jesus Coin in approximately 406 hours. It's been 406 hours and we have not seen a move like this. Jesus Coin's doing good. It keeps it up. Let's look at the macros on 4 hour. Nice move up. Open RSI. It's not too healthy, but it looks like it could gain something. We have money flow increasing. VWAP is way up, the yellow thing. And then on the 6 hour. This is good. This is way different. So, 12 hour popping again. Let's check out daily. Daily, we did have a buy. It's really good. You know, if you want to look at things, we'll pop over to the Heikin-Ashi. We'll see that we had a deep buy on the daily here, and then another one here. And each time we moved up, you see that one there? Boom. And then we had this one here. What do you think it's gonna do? Up, baby. Let's go. I got a lot of high hopes for Jesus Coin. I know this coin's gonna be good. It's gonna be very good. Look at that. 2-day, beautiful. That was like one of my best indications on if something is gonna pump is the 2-day popping a buy. Let's go. This is the most confirmation that we had to the upside in weeks, in approximately 400 hours. Let's look over to the Psychosis Jesus chart. I think that was this one. Look at that. Nice pump. We just got to break through that green line. Remember, that thing was mean. But we've hit it so many times, this thing has to break. I think we're going to push above our next zones here. You can watch us at Psycho Trading YouTube channel under the live. You can see these zones here and watch this live. Looking over the 6 hour on this, looks good. RSI's a little split, remember? 1 hour, looks like the bars might have moved. Anyways, well, we're touching it on the hourly, but if you get up on the higher time frames, when the wicks are touching it, you can see that we're approaching it. So things are looking good on Jesus Coin, man. I think we're gonna break out of this range. It's not the same. Like, we're not getting the same type of sideways action. And I mean, this is good. The price action staying at this level is very good. That means that we're building support in these areas here. It means we have a nice support zone here for the future. We're up 10%. Let's move over to Sats. Incredible move on Sats. That's great. I did not think that this coin was going to flip up anymore. Sats is doing great, man. You know, they were going to say 1 for 1 Satoshi. I took my 40% on it and I got out. All these plays are in our handbook. Our handbook's 60 bucks. You could have got all these plays, man. One thing I want to point out is mobile. It's not doing so good on this exchange, but you can see that this thing, it was at 0.2, but it was as high as 8 cents on the website. Insane. I am right now trying to accumulate as much as possible of this coin. Helium Mobile. This is gonna go crazy. I have 10 cell phones mining this. Let's move over to BISO. BISO's a banger. I don't know about the chart right now, but oh. Woo! We're going to the moon. Ooh. Almost said a bad word. Dang, guys. That's gonna rip. Move over to, actually, let's sort this so that we see what's going on here. ICP. Oh, God. Do you remember when I called this? Didn't I call this? I was watching AMTV and he was talking about it. And I was like, yeah, this shit's about to rip. And we called it. Still got more. It's got a ton more. But a ton. Although I think there's some other bangers that if you have low capital, this is not your trade. If you have a lot of capital, this is your trade. This is a safe, beautiful moonshot. Let's check on Luna. You know, Anyways, Ordinals looking good. Beautiful move on here. Everything is primed. Everything is hella primed. We have a green dot popping on Bitcoin on this time frame here. Ooh, you can see that we did move after that and that one. So yeah, that's a good time frame to see the green dot. Okay, moving over. Diagonal Explorer. Let's refresh this. It may have went up a little bit. 64 mil market cap on Doggy. $3 a share. That's $3. Cheap. So 64 mil market cap. We're at 6.7 on FIWB. That was another banger. DCEX 3.6, RSTX at 296. I don't know why it says 99. It's up like double. Anyways, doll 72%. Dude, that's gonna be a killer if that thing takes off. Dexum, I had high hopes for this. It is up though. It did go higher. Nothing else. I haven't really looked. I need to re-look and see what else is in here. Explore. I don't know why the market caps are different on these, but the homepage has accurate market caps. Kilo, not doing too much. Sort of a YOLO. Anyways, let's look at brc20.com. And let's check out their dashboard and look at .com coin. This is the platform for .com if you're curious. It's up 13%. It's almost $4.50 a coin. Damn. You were in the Psycho Trading Telegram. I told you guys about a free mint of this coin about a week ago. So you could have minted 50 of them for free. Not a bad deal. It's a good move. Track is not trackable in here. Let's move over to unisat.io. See what's going on here. Nothing I really even... Track's doing good. Rats as well, 20%. MMSS 3.3. And then I think another banger of ours was DXDX. And we'll check out their swap. Actually, I think it's better if we see the BXDX on Unisat. We're up 1.81. Interesting. So, doing good on that. And then, let's look at this possible scam. Elon. I'm so glad I didn't put a ton of money in this thing. Everything looks okay. We got some percentage moves. We got D-War up. I was in this one. I'm supplying liquidity on this one. That's why it's not really showing up. Yeah, it's up a little bit. You gotta actually get in these and look at them. And then Bunny was another one. It's alright. I mean, if they don't resolve their whole scammy type of situation that they got on there, I don't know, I don't see this platform surviving. But that could be good. That means that people are unsure of it, and that means that you can place YOLO bets in it. You know, you got $200 to waste, throw it in. And just get some of these. These are in the Cycle Trading Handbook. Ooh, by the way. Anyways, I feel like I'm forgetting something else. Jesus Coin. It's prime for a banger. Trying to figure out what I should name this. I gotta look and see which coins are doing best on YouTube and name the video after that. I think I'm gonna name it after Jesus Coin though. Because I got faith. Anyways, if you're not already in the Psychotrading Telegram, psychotrading.org, we have the Telegram at the bottom. Check out the course. The course is extremely cheap right now. Extremely cheap. I shouldn't even be having it at that price. If you want to unlock your trading potential and become psychotic. Well, that was good. I need to figure out a different one now. You want to become a sociopath. That sounds terrible. I don't know. You want to be psychotic and take the course. Yeah, everything's looking good. Join the Telegram. See you guys in there. Take care.